Hi, it's Raj and Pablo. It's Tampa, it's Florida, and it's very, very hot.
It is going to be crazy tonight. It is. Iifa Fasion rocks.
Now, this is where fashion meets charity and meets all the big Bollywood stars.
Which Bollywood stars will like my fashion sense, or will they go for Pablo's?
Come and be naughty with us. Let's go and find out. Yes, it's the green carpet for Iifa Rocks. This is where fashion meets charity. We're going to find out exactly what the stars think of fashion, what they have in their wardrobes, what their fashion faux pas are, and what one thing they really can't do without.
They can't do without Raj&Pablo or Bollywood.
Enjoy. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
It's Raj and Pablo for Bollyverse for the Iifa Awards. Now, we understand your charity is quite involved with Iifa Rocks this time around.
The sari that I'm wearing has been designed by Manish Malhotra. It showcases the chicken curry of an NGO that I run called Mijma, which works for the girl child and for women in rural India. And so, of course, I'm very excited that we have an international platform to showcase their work.
On an international level, do you think it's a great thing that we travel from country to country?
I think it does create some kind of awareness, and people get curious about it. It may not give them all the information, but if they are curious, they'll find it somewhere.
How are you feeling about fashion right at this moment in time?
I think it's great. The buzz over here is brilliant. The energy, the vibe of this city, the people here, I couldn't have asked for anything bigger and better. Iifa every year just grows from strength to strength, and I'm here back again.
What is the best thing that you've seen on the catwalk this season?
I've seen a couple of great designs. I've seen a couple of great designers work. I think it'd be unfair. You know, everyone's body of work is so strong. But I have a couple of favorites. I love Rohit Bal, I love Talun Tailiani, I love Sabyasachi.
I like to, dress up for the occasion. I like to make a little effort. I feel when people turn up at social events just wearing a t-shirt, looks like they just come out of the gym. Yeah. They could have done a little better, worn a jacket or something, you know.
Well, I feel like shoes are important. I feel like you can always
You like
tell,
shoes?
Yeah, you can always tell a person by their shoes. You know, people who wear those pointy shoes, I don't trust them fully because they remind me of the witch from like Hansel and Gretel.
Vivek, how important is fashion to you?
Fashion today is really important because fashion is changing lives with Mijma and Manish Malhotra. So I think today's fashion is very, very special.
Yes, my dear! My dear!
How are you?
The war horses, the media war horses.
Iifa Rocks is Raj and Pablo and Bollywood for Iifa. Now, Iifa Rocks is all about fashion. And you know what we have to say? Ever since we've met you, you still look the same. Dapper. What is your secret?
I don't know, there's no secret. There's no secret.
You haven't changed.
Style. Iconic.
Thank you. I think internally, you have to be happy internally. Andar se snan karo, bahar se nahi.
Oh, somebody's taking a picture, look.
Look.
Pasha, it's Bollyverse for Iifa, and it is all about the fashion today. Firstly, you look
we have
stunning.
to say stunning.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So what are you wearing?
Well, I'm wearing Gaurav Gupta's outfit. Yeah.
It's very Hollywood glamour.
Is it? Why
Yes.
not? It's Indian film industry glamour.
Yes, indeed.
Not just that,
it's an Indian designer.
you invited us over and I said, well, Pasha, let me just go up to your wardrobe,
wardrobe
and let me
and see.
open it. What's the first thing I will see loads of?
You're going to see, gym wear, exercise tights, racerback vest, socks, other things which I can't discuss.
How long's your hair been like this?
been like this for about 20 minutes today.
Yeah?
No. I've had the mohawk for a couple of years now.
And what did your mum and dad say about it?
She's like, idiot, get a good haircut.
Good
How
haircut.
are you trying to get a girl to marry you?
You must be very proud of them.
Yes. And how's the Iifa experience been for you so far?
This has been end of the world incredible, man. I couldn't expect, I never expected it to be this insane. Like last night we had triple the amount of the crowd we were expecting. It was awesome. I mean, just every bit of it. It's just been amazing.
Are you going to sing for us?
What?
Go on,
You're
sing
going
a
to sing
song.
for us?
No, he is right here.
Come on. Right, come on.
Come and sing for us. Come on.
Yay, this is the man.
Do the double. I messed it up. Look at that. That's why I don't sing.
Are you going to sing for us?
Give him a little something.
It's called Bollyverse at the Iifas for Raj&Pablo.
music up in heaven, Please play this song at 11.
We want to know how important it is to you guys.
You must have seen my films and seen the kind of thing I've done with fashion.
Well, I know you brought hairstyles into fashion because I used to have a Govinda cut. I used to take the picture into my bathroom.
Thank you.
And how important is fashion to you, man?
Fashion is really important. You should wear, whenever you're in a parties and all, you should wear all the makes and all. You say that's why.
All the big questions here, all the Indian questions.
How are you? We always seem to be meeting at Iifa.
This is annually our rendezvous. Once a year rendezvous that we have. That we always get to meet you guys on the green carpet. And it's not really a bad experience.
Not at all.
Firstly, darling, can we just say, lovely dress on. Who are you wearing?
It's actually just a dress I picked up whilst traveling.
Okay, this is going to turn into a different interview. How did you meet?
How did you guys meet?
Yeah, how did you guys meet?
Have we revealed that yet?
No, we've not.
Okay.
Well, this would be a perfect time.
Good, let me see. How did we guys meet? Even I want to know.
Well, it's actually in Bombay, in a bookstore.
Just be patient, it's a really long story.
Just in a bookstore. And
have you seen Notting Hill?
we crossed
Yes.
paths.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Very romantic.
What's your best thing that you've ever bought? That you treasure?
Oh my God.
treasure?
It's not something I've bought, but it's in Punjab we have a fulkari dupatta, which is like a traditionally hand-woven thing. So it's my most precious possession. That it's my great grandmother's.
Wow.
So I don't know which day I'm saving it for, but it's there.
How Iifa Rocks is about fashion, and since you've been in the industry, how do you think fashion's evolved within the Hindi film industry?
I think first of all, fashion is about being comfortable in what you're wearing, whether it's gelled hair or and a black tie or no hair and a center parting. So, but yes, I think we are fashion awareness is there. But I like to wear clothes which make me comfortable, and that's it.
There's Raj&Pablo for Bollywood for Iifa.
Okay, this accent is just too amazing. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. You're looking stunning.
Thank you, sir. You guys are looking great.
So Iifa Rocks is all about the fashion and of course the stars and charities coming together. So let's talk a bit about the fashion. What inspires you when you're kind of picking out your clothes from your wardrobe?
You know, I've been asked this many times, but honestly, I go by my instinct. If I think something looks nice and if I feel happy in it, then I just wear it. And I honestly feel that style is what you make of it. Your clothes don't make you stylish, you make your clothes stylish. So I do have to say that this is a suit by Narendra Kumar Ahmed, and I do really like it. I think it's quite cool.
And we have to ask you, if you invited us to your home, took us there, opened your wardrobe, what would be the worst thing you said?
The worst thing?
The worst
in your cupboard, in your wardrobe.
Worst thing? First thing I can tell you is lots of little shorts.
So you like shorts?
I'm banned from wearing shorts because I land up everywhere in shorts. And I don't listen. You're not on a beach. Go and wear some proper clothes and come.
What's the best thing you bought in your wardrobe, and what's the worst?
I think the best thing would be something I bought in Cannes. It's an Armani jacket, a velvet jacket, and it was very expensive. But
how expensive?
I don't want to talk about that, but I just wanted to spoil myself, and I said, I've come to Cannes for the first time, so might as well just spoil myself once and for all, yeah.
And the worst?
The worst thing I've won? I think the first few years of my career, I must have won all the worst things. Because I never bothered. I was like, okay, I need to shoot. Why should I come on the carpet and all that? I need to go film, make movies. That's where I need to look okay. I don't care what I wear otherwise. But now it's all about what you do outside the shoots, yeah.
And is there one accessory, say, something that you own, that could be your phone, it could be anything that you can't do without?
Yeah, I can't do without. It's stuck to me. It's my phone.
So what happens if you ever lose it? It's quite common for people to lose phones. I've lost mine so many times.
Well, don't wish that for me.
No, I don't.
I've dropped my phone many times. That's enough because it's kind of retarding. And this is the worst phone, but I have not changed it. So if I lose it, I don't think I'll really feel that bad because it's used and abused by me.
I think it is. It's pretty important, especially the industry that I come from, fashion. But I think it depends. The definition varies from person to person. For me, something which looks nice to me, it suits my body type and I'm comfortable in. So that's what matters.
It's Raj&Pablo and Bollyverse. What is your biggest fashion mistake?
I think I have made that. It's not really a fashion mistake, but I would say something regarding makeup when I was so excited to put everything on in the vanity and it looked like a Christmas tree. So I think, yeah.
If there's one thing out of your wardrobe you would say, Raj&Pablo, get rid of, what would that be?
But you've kind of kept hold of it because you just can't let it go.
I think it's my night suits. I love my night suits. I think they're the most comfortable attire. I have no problem admitting it. So, yeah.
Well, enjoy the show. Thank you very much for
Thank you
talking
so
to us.
much.
Thank you.
I think, I have a knack for shoes. And at times, the worst thing that I do is when I like a pair of shoes, I end up buying the wrong size because they don't have my size available. And I don't want to miss out on this shoe.
We've got something in common.
So, you know what I do is I put an insole. Like, I've actually done that today. I love these stands.
Yes, very nice.
And they didn't have my size, so I fit in like a half insole.
Well, listen, I bought shoes that are two sizes small.
Because you like them a lot.
And I get into them. I force myself. Karen,
the woman inside us, I tell you, when it comes
She comes out.
How would you say the fashion has changed?
It definitely goes hand in hand because the music changes, the fashion changes. Like grunge when it came in as music, grunge fashion came in. And there's always been, like in the 70s, disco, and everybody started wearing bell bottoms and stuff. So I guess it keeps changing. But I think right now it's at a kind of neutrality. So you can, anything goes. I mean, I'm not dressed up formally, but then I'm a musician, man. I can dress up how I want, So.
What about yourself?
I wouldn't know because I turn out the lights.
Now, Asghar not only deals with what's very stylish, sometimes me and my hair, but he is a celebrity hairdresser as well. Asghar, how's the green carpet Iifa Rock event been for you?
First of all, how wonderful it is to be here. It's amazing. Beautiful women, a lot of handsome guys, everything fantastic, beautiful hairstyles, fantastic fashion, from young to old. It's amazing.
What made you come to Iifa this year?
Well, I actually came because charity I'm doing and to support the green environment.
Today, Iifa Rocks is about charity, it's about fashion, it's about bringing the stars together. And in terms of the Kapoor family, you've seen how the Hindi film industry has changed. Where do you think we are at the moment with our industry? Are we at a good place?
We're always at a great place. We are growing and we are going to grow even further.
Yes, it's expanding and like one says, I just said to somebody else, I'm very proud to be a part of the Indian film industry and we just want to grow and grow. One thing good about fashion is that it's getting retro. So, you're bringing good things, it's getting good things from the past to the present and to remain in the future.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
It's Raj&Pablo. We're at the Iifa Awards in Tampa Bay.
And guess what? For the first time in the history of the Iifa Awards, we have been given
exclusive backstage access.
So we're going to be backstage with the stars and make sure to find out exactly what happened. The Raj&Pablo and Bollywood met the stars backstage at the Iifas.
Just for you.
I'm looking forward to Ritik's performance.
#1 in iTunes in India.
Yes. We're glad to be here in America for the first time,
We have to thank America for such a wonderful welcome.
We should be thanking you for coming and choosing us.
Can we do funny?
Can we do funny?
She said,
my dad does not let me have a boyfriend.
Not at all.
What's your money on?
Obviously,
Bhag Milka Bhag.
I think Bhag Milka. Dungri and Ramlila.
आज तू सब कुछ भुला के झूम तू मचा ले
It's Raj&Pablo for Bollyverse at the Iifas. The moment is almost upon us.
All the stars are going to be arriving. It is the final award ceremony and they're going to be here on the green carpet. Raj and Pablo and Bollyverse have been working very hard to bring you all of this online as the official partners of Iifa digitally. And I think it's only fair we should speak to Shekhar Purohit, who is the CEO of Bollyverse.
So, what is Bollyverse and why are we so fantastic?
Bollyverse is the world's first online digital ecosystem. We stream films, we fund films through a crowdfunding website. We also have an online studio where you can submit your film for production, and we're building our own video sharing platform.
And why the Iifas?
Well, Iifa is the biggest name when it comes to Bollywood and promoting stars and fans. So it's a great partnership, and we are Iifa's official digital partner.
I have to ask you, right, now we've done all the official stuff, right, that we're brilliant. Who do you think is going to win Best Film?
You know, best film is interesting. It depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just a commercial film, then I think Ram Leela should take it. I think if you're looking for a film that's what I think will be the next future of India, which is documentary feature commercial films, and Baag Milka Baag definitely will do it. And we should say Baag Farhan Baag.
What are we thinking is going to happen tonight? Who's going to sweep the board?
I think it's going to be a unforgettable night, and Toronto, I was there and I felt that was the best Iifa. The turnout was tremendous, but I think it surpassed Toronto by lengths. It's going to be historic. And Baag Milka Baag, Farhan Akhtar, Deepika and Rakesh Mehra, these are the obvious winners.
Finally, it's happening, the night of all nights.
Amazing.
How are you feeling?
Oh my gosh. I walked the green carpet in Macau, but there's nothing like walking the green carpet in Tampa Bay. Of course. At home is wonderful.
Now, last night you said you were going to be very dapper, but the two other glamorous people that got you into Bollywood.
I think they worked.
It's a good lady and the lovely daughter who loves Bollywood.
Ladies, are you excited about tonight?
I am excited about tonight. It's been a really good show.
How about yourself?
I'm so excited.
Your daddy told us you're the one that got him into Bollywood.
That's right.
Yes, that's true.
So explain this to us.
And her favorite star.
Okay. One of my favorite movies when I was younger was Krish.
Oh wow.
Hrithik Roshan.
Have you met him yet?
No.
He's going to be here tonight.
I'm so excited.
But apparently your daddy did tell us that he dances better than Hrithik Roshan. Is that true?
You guys have seen the moves? You've seen the moves?
Let's see them now.
No. I don't want to cause a commotion. No.
Let's see a few moves. Come on.
Yeah. Everybody is wondering and are loving Alia Bhatt. Is she going to be the next generation of superstar?
She's going to be right there very soon.
She's actually making all the right moves at the moment, isn't she?
Well, she's an intelligent girl. She got it in her genes.
And of course, indeed. And when will she be in a Bhatt family film?
Very soon. Then let's get the right script for her.
Done.
What are you looking forward to at the Iifas? I mean, big films in the nominations. We've got Doom 3, Ram Leela, Krish 3. Who do you think is going to sweep the board tonight?
Whom do you think?
Baag Milka Baag.
Wonderful.
Indeed. So, how are you feeling about that film? Because it swept the board throughout.
More than a movie to me, so it's been the last 4 years I've given to this story, and the story of Milkha Singh is very close to my heart. The story of the partition of India and the suffering, and from there a champion being born. All that was a good story to tell.
Well, Raj and Pablo are looking forward to your winning acceptance speech.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How does it feel? ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੀ ਲਾਈਫ ਤੇ ਇੰਨੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਬਣੀ ਹੈ?
ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਵੀ ਫਿਲਮਾਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਤੇ ਬਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਛੱਡ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮਹਾਤਮਾ ਗਾਂਧੀ ਸੀ, ਉਹਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਮਰਨ ਦੇ ਮਗਰੋਂ ਬਣੀ। ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਸ਼ਹੀਦ ਭਗਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸੀ, ਉਹਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਬਣੀ, ਉਹਦੇ ਜਾਣ ਦੇ ਮਗਰੋਂ ਬਣੀ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਜਿੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਬੜੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ, ਛੋਟੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮਿਲਖਾ ਸਿੰਘ ਜਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਫਿਲਮ ਬਣਾਈ ਗਈ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ, ਆਪਣਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ।
ਸਰ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਓਨ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਦੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਬਣਦੀ ਆ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਟ੍ਰੀਟਮੈਂਟ ਕਰਨਾ?
ਡਰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਜਦ ਮੌਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ ਆ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕਈ ਦਫਾ ਜਦ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਬਣਿਆ ਉਦੋਂ ਮੌਤ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ, ਔਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜਦ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕਰਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਡੈਥ ਬੈੱਡ ਤੇ ਰਿਹਾ। ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਮੌਤ ਤੋਂ ਡਰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਣਾ ਜਦ ਆਦਮੀ ਨੇ ਥਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਿਆ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਕੰਮ।
फरहान ने अच्छा जॉब किया,
बहुत अच्छा जो फरहान काम कर गया है। मैं ये कहना कि भी सारा हिंदुस्तान इस गल नूं एप्रीशिएट कर रहा, सारे इंडियन इस गल नूं एप्रीशिएट कर रहे हैं कि जो उसने बन के दिखाया डिट्टो कापी मिल्खा सिंह बन गया।
Sir, good to see you again. How are you, sir?
What are you looking forward to? What film do you think is going to really beat everything else?
BMB.
Bhag Milka Bhag.
There's going to be loads of Bollywood stars coming this way.
Wait, so what you two guys? I'm Raj.
I'm Pablo.
Pablo?
Who are you looking forward to see?
Hello. Hey. So many nominations. What film do you want to win for?
Any.
Oh, come on, let's go.
I want to win, it doesn't matter.
Well, you know what? It's been a fantastic time for you. But I mean, Ye Jawani, Ram Leela. I mean, come on, you must have one where you look and you think, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite bit.
At all the other award functions, it's been between Chennai Express and Ram Leela, so it doesn't matter, either one.
What else are you looking forward to at the IFAs in terms of the male actors?
I'm looking forward to Ritik's performance.
We shall let you
He
go.
doesn't perform very often, so I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you so much for doing this. Guys, you've been coming to the IFAs for, what, 6 years now? How are you finding the IFA here in America?
I think IIFA in America is the best ever because I haven't seen so much of fans, so many fans, so much of crowd, so much of excitement. I'm sure that this is going to be the best IIFA ever.
And who do you think will win for Best Picture?
It's going to be Bhag Milka Bhag.
Who's your favorite star?
Who's your favorite star?
And your favorite star?
Favorite star?
Sonakshi Sinha.
Sonakshi, what a time it's been for you.
Wow.
It's stunning.
Thank you.
How are you feeling about the IFA experience in the USA?
Oh, it's always crazy. It's always so great. And there's always so much love. I love it.
Who's your money on tonight?
Tonight, my dad.
Of course. Oh, we've heard what's happening with your dad.
It won't be on anybody else. It won't force me.
Hello,
everyone. Good to
How are
see you again.
Can I just say, you look
absolutely stunning.
Although I probably can.
You can
as well as
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
No, I doubt that.
He will try, but he will try.
Malaika, big night for awards. Loads of really great movies up. Who's your money on in terms of movies?
Lots, but I think Bhag Milka Bhag.
Everyone's saying Bhag Milka Bhag.
It's been my favorite.
Farhan's performance is just absolutely outstanding.
Absolutely. There have been some amazing films this year, but I think that by far stands out.
Okay, hold on, guys.
In front of you
Gulshan,
guys.
how are you feeling about your fans?
Oh, your fans there! They are loving
This is what the most fantastic thing IIFA is doing. IIFA is not only making us meet fans who love our movies, IIFA is taking us to new homes, new hearts, and this is something fantastic. And looking at the love,
Wow.
it's truly overwhelming, truly overwhelming.
You just want to get very quickly who your money's on. Who do you think is going to do really well?
Oh, I think the audience is going to do really well. My money's on them. I think they're going to go home really happy and most rich.
Well, we've got our fingers crossed for you.
So, we
Best of luck.
think you should win, definitely.
And it's great seeing you at IIFA.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you
fantastic
very
to be here.
much.
Good night, guys.
Who's your money on? There's loads of movies that everyone's talking about.
My money's on Raj&Pablo, basically.
Oh.
They're absolutely phenomenal. Year after year, they win the award for the best roles. Yeah.
Thank you very much, but in all seriously.
Totally, seriously. I mean, look, they're all our friends, they're all our colleagues. We actually seen all of them, all the films that are nominated this year. And I think according to all the other awards, popularly, I think Bhag Milka Bhag has been winning all the awards.
Yeah.
And well deserved. So kudos to the team, the director, the actor. Phenomenal performances, phenomenal film. So I think my money would go on that.
And lovely one for you. Who's your money on?
I think Bhag Milka Bhag as well. It's a great film. The amount of effort that's gone into the training for the film, so I think it really deserves some recognition.
Welcome to IIFA. How are you finding the Bollywood experience?
wonderful. All this love and care, and I'm glad you chose me. I'm glad you chose Florida. I mean, this is amazing.
From an Indian perspective, we have to thank America for such a wonderful welcome.
Well, we should be thanking you for coming and choosing us, because we need an injection of creativity and we need an injection of commerce, and the idea you chose my home state.
I'm just happy as an American to be here to welcome Iifa for the first time in the United States. Just the kind of welcome that they're going to give any American like me, why everybody in Hollywood will want to show up.
Have you ever watched a Bollywood movie?
Oh yeah, the Bollywood movies are incredible. You know, the enthusiasm, the colors, the music, the dancing, just the enthusiasm, the love.
And do you think you're kind of considering now maybe you'll want to get into a Bollywood movie? Do a bit of dancing,
singing, a bit of
kind of romance or heroin.
Anything is possible.
Indeed.
Anything is possible.
What are we looking forward to tonight? Who do we think is going to come out top?
I think we all are lucky that we have got a chance to come over here.
Indeed.
God has given a chance to us. Hi.
Govinda
Thank you
sir.
so much to Iifa that I got a chance to release the first film of my film. We all are lucky.
How does it feel like your fans are...
All your fans have been crazy.
Yeah, can we have a bit of a Govinda move?
Can we have a bit of a Govinda move? We'll deal with it.
How are you finding Bollywood experience?
I think Bollywood fans are the best fans in the world.
They love
They
you.
really love
They
their
love
people.
you.
No,
They love you. You are now an
I'll take
honorary
it.
Indian. There you go.
He's going to be in India next month.
Good.
Are you? Yeah, I was going to say, has this given you a kind of feel that you might want to get into Bollywood movies?
I'm producing my first movie at the end of the year.
What one?
Excellent.
What
Can you tell us anything about
We're
it?
finishing the script.
Uh-huh.
We're going to do a big press release in about 2 months. You'll be hearing all about it.
Could two idiots be in it?
Well, there was one called Three Idiots. We'll do Two Idiots.
It's a deal. Can we just say, we're so proud that you enjoyed the Bollywood fever, and thank you very much for being part of Iifa.
And can we just say thank you, America, for making us feel so welcome.
Right on.
Thank you very, very much.
Last thing. If you ask me, Hollywoods can learn a lot from Bollywood.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
What's up?
How are you doing?
How are you? Very good, very good. How excited are you about Chris 3?
I'm so excited.
And you're going to be performing.
And I'm going to be performing. I better not tire myself out.
No.
Okay. Take a deep breath, relax. Don't get too overexcited.
How's the American whole experience with Iifa and the industry going?
Absolutely incredible. I mean, look at what Iifa is doing.
Oh wow.
We're celebrating Indian cinema in the United States of America, home of Hollywood, and bringing us all together to celebrate the achievements. Fantastic.
I have to say, on the way here, I watched Chris 3 again for the 100th time on the plane.
Yes. Did you?
And I just kind of thought, wow, this movie has actually really set the bar high.
Well,
how's the reaction been since the movie's been released?
Well, I'm just so proud of the film. My country is so proud of the film. And believe me, this is just the beginning. We've just realized that we can
do it.
That we can.
Yes.
And there's so much more to conquer now.
Well, you're Raj&Pablo and entire Iifa superhero. And that's the one.
Ritik, best of luck. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Hello! You must be exhausted.
What a reaction.
Wow. First of all, we have to say you look stunning, but what we're more impressed about was your masterclass with Kevin Spacey. Wow.
Were you there?
Yes, we were there.
Yes.
We did indeed. How was it for you? Because it was almost like you were doing what we were doing, talking to Kevin Spacey. But you did really well. Apart from your voice.
Yes, I lost my voice because I've been sleeping 2 hours every day because we've been doing rehearsals, and then plus I've been doing so many things over the weekend. But I'm not an achiever enough to have a masterclass. So I just wanted to, as a young actor, ask someone who's achieved so much about how he deals with how he approaches scenes and stuff. So I was inquisitive and curious.
You did really well there.
And Raj&Pablo, I have to say congratulations. #1 in iTunes in India.
Yes. Well done. How did it feel?
Well, what was most overwhelming was that they went #1 in a day.
In one day.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen. So I was very excited. I'm very happy with the response that the song's getting. Did you hear it yet?
We have.
You did? Did you like it?
We loved it. And you know what?
Why don't you fall in love with us?
You say you are already.
Thank you.
I love you too. Enjoy tonight.
We should catch up later.
Have a fun show.
Take care. What's your money on? Bag Milka Bag. Sharma, what's your money on? Some nominations say आपकी favorite film कौन सी है?
Dundri and Ramlila.
I think there's just one name this year, and that's Farhan.
I think Bhag Milka. Bhag Milka Bhag.
Thank you very much.
It's Raj and Pablo. We're here for Bollywood at the Iifa Awards in Tampa Bay, America. And I have to say, it's been fantastic.
Now it is the last night of the Iifa Awards 2014, which means it's time for the awards. But before that, all the stars are going to be walking the green carpet. And guess what? We're bringing them to you, Raj and Pablo, on Bollyverse. Okay, you can go back to Raj now. I can get ready.
Look at his lovely legs. He's got the best legs in the universe. So he thinks. I need to go to the loo.
Come on.
I need to go to the loo.
Right.
I don't have much hair left, so I need a transplant. I need a transplant. So if any sponsors are watching,
It's a magic of the movies, and it's the technical awards at Iifa in Tampa in Florida, and we're right at the front of where the awards are going to take place on this stage.
and guess what? With Bollyverse at the Iifa House with Raj and Pablo, we're the only ones that have got exclusive backstage access. We've been there earlier on, and I have to say, the artists, the stars, everyone is in a frenzy to give a fantastic performance.
You can hear some noise going on because there's stars arriving. There's stars in the back getting ready who are going to be hosting tonight. They're going to be performing tonight.
Oh God, I have to go now.
There's going to be loads of singers. You're in for a real treat.
It's Raj and Pablo, it's Bollyverse for the Iifas, and guess what? We finally managed to track him down. He is the Al Pacino of Tampa Bay.
Mr. Santiago himself.
I prefer Santikan.
Santikan, like Shah Rukh Khan, like Salman Khan.
No.
Okay, firstly, tell us what you think about the whole Bollywood thing that's
It's
happening here in Tampa.
phenomenal. Iifa has delivered on everything they promised.
But
Iifa stomped crazy. Iifa rocks incredible. Tonight, magic of the movies. What can you say?
But we have to say, Tampa has delivered on every single aspect.
That's the way it
You know,
works.
being Hindustani, being Indian, being Bollywood.
That's the way it works.
Why?
You make promises, you deliver, right? And that's what we've done.
Okay, well, we've got to ask you, before the Iifas came here to Tampa, what was it about Bollywood that you knew about the Hindi film industry?
Well, I had an advantage.
Okay.
I have a teenage daughter
Right.
who loved Bollywood movies. Big Riddick fan. So she's my
Wow.
date tomorrow night. So she wants to meet Riddick. So we're in good shape. I had some Bollywood training.
So have you managed to spend some time with Hrithik yet? Because
Not
he
yet.
is here.
Not yet. So
No,
I'm looking forward to it.
Shamak Davar is doing all the choreography, and Hrithik Roshan is a magic dancer. Are you?
You saw that. You were not supposed to say that.
We're just Raj and
little
Pablo.
Latino
We are just
Bollywood
Raj and
movie.
Pablo. We are just Raj and Pablo.
Well, somebody had to do it, right?
Yes.
But it seems like, you know what, from just meeting you, and it seems like kind of you have the kind of vavavoom that Bollywood does. The whole big personality, that the colours, the magic. Have you kind of been inspired about with Bollywood in the past, other than your daughter just being a Bollywood fan?
I've become a big fan over the last year. Obviously, the relationship with Iifa has been tremendous.
Indeed.
And going to India twice, I think I'm going back in September.
But you know, like with reference to Florida here, it's a very Latino culture as well. You've got Cuba. How similar is that to the whole Indian Bollywood?
I think it's very similar. Very friendly people. You know, very passionate. You know, we're all very rhythmic.
Indeed.
So it's all very, very good.
Where are you guys from in the States?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
New York.
So you guys all converged to Tampa.
We all come back home in Bombay.
It's like the housewives of Los Angeles.
It is.
The Indian ones all.
Yes.
Exactly. Have any of you ever met any of the Bollywood stars before or seen them up close?
All the time. We are from Bombay.
Oh, so you know.
Okay,
so you know.
But yeah, sometimes, but not all of them all together at the same time. You know what I mean? So this is going to be like lots of fun.
So who will be the showstopper for you glamorous girls?
Right.
Ritik?
We've got Saif here already.
Saif? Farhan?
Salman Khan!
Salman Khan!
Salman Khan's not coming!
Shahid Kapoor.
Shahid Kapoor, he's definitely. Have you?
I love it.
Priyanka's here as well. Have you seen Shahid Kapoor's new look?
Yes.
With his hair? Do you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Do you think he looks sexier with his hair shorter, or do you think he looks better with it as a mess?
Let them speak about that.
Auntie Ji can't use the word sexy.
Auntie Ji can't, no. ये शादीशुदा है ना सभी है इसलिए.
So what are you looking forward to in terms of what you're going to get from the Iifa?
I'm looking forward to Saif.
It is the magic of Iifa, and it is all about the technical awards, and Saif Ali Khan is with us. Saif, you're hosting tonight.
Yes, I'm hosting with Veer Das.
And it's going to be spectacular.
Well, I hope it's spectacular. I mean, it's nice. I think, you know, there's something special about tonight because it's about, you know, the people behind the camera that make that magic. I mean, I really think to get a piece of film right, you need about 20 people doing that job correctly at the same time, you know, from sound, editing, you know, camera, makeup, everything. So tonight, we celebrate all those guys.
And do you think since you started producing your own movie,
is that why?
Is that why you're kind of a bit more conscious about it? Not that you haven't been in the industry. Obviously, now you're...
Certainly, I think there is a little more awareness because, you know, we started working with them and it's a little less self-absorbed than perhaps just acting. Even though there are a lot of actors who aren't self-absorbed. I haven't met many though.
I have to ask you one thing. The other thing, why are both of you wearing the same Dickie balls?
Because we're the smartest people in the room.
Hello?
Yes,
and
a close second.
A second.
As always.
Love, we meet you at the Iifas quite often, but now we're in America. How are you feeling? Because we know what's going to be happening with your dads.
Well, I'm feeling great. I'm ecstatic. I'm very happy that, you know, finally that, in some ways it was overdue. But I'm really happy that it's finally happening. For the family, it's a great moment. We're all proud of them.
Well, yesterday you hosted Iifa Rocks. How was it for you?
Excellent. I had a great time. Vivek is fun to be with.
I have to say, Iifa Rocks was yesterday, but Fashionista, wow. Girlfriend.
How's your life changed since Big Boss?
It has changed a lot. I get so much love and appreciation. It's never been better.
How do you get on with Sophie?
Yes. I love Sophia.
Yeah. But she's our Londoner.
She's a Londoner.
I love her. I love her to bits. She's really sweet. She had real trouble getting into, adjusting with everything that was happening in Big Boss. But then later she really got to know that, who are real friends and who actually were speaking the truth. And I think she's pretty cool.
And are you friends with Salman? Salman, a really cool guy.
I'm not really friends with him because, I think friendship is when you hang out with someone on a daily basis. But I'm really fond of him, and we met on the finale night of Big Boss, and that's about it. We haven't met after that.
Well, you're giving us fever with the way you look.
Yes, you are indeed. We love it.
Cora, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Pablo, somebody's very busy, isn't he?
I know, Farhan.
I know, you're very busy.
What's going on with you,
What is going on?
I just was asked, somebody just asked me, and then said, can we do funny?
Funny? I heard that. What does that mean?
I know what selfie is.
Selfie wasn't enough.
Yeah.
No.
Can we do funny?
Can we do funny?
So how are you finding the whole life experience?
How am I finding the whole life experience? I got in this evening, by the way, in case you don't know.
Seriously?
Yes, this
That's
evening.
a small time to rehearse because you've been hosting.
Yes, I'm hosting tomorrow. So I think all night is going to be spent.
Shahid must be worried.
I hope Shahid's got a lot of sleep. Is all I can say.
Good. And for you, Bagh Milka Bagh, man, come on, you've been clearing the awards.
Wow.
So far.
Have you got another new speech?
No. I've run out of people to thank. So I want to just start thanking random people who my eye catches sitting in the crowd.
No, but seriously, like after making such a big movie.
Thank you,
So after making such a huge movie, getting such accolades, how do you go to sleep at night? Do you go to sleep thinking, wow, I've done really well? Or do you go to sleep feeling a bit humble?
No, you feel happy, you feel grateful, you are excited about the moment, you want to enjoy the moment. But at the same time, I mean, of course, I think I am a pragmatist.
Indeed.
You know, so I don't let these things go to my head and feel like this is it now. There's nothing more to do. You know, I must tell you, when I told Milkha ji that everybody's liking the film when the film released, I said, you know, the film's opened really well and everyone's loving the film and they're liking what I've done in the film. So he told me something very interesting. He said, well done, beta. Magar abhi bahut sare races bhagne baki hai.
What is so wonderful about the IFAs this year? Because it's in America for the first time.
Well, America for the first time is good news, and it's a good thing. We get to interact with the Hollywood entities out here. I'm sure there are some celebrities from Hollywood coming in here too. Besides that, it's always a great thing to meet up with your old friends from Bombay. And since the past few years, we have celebrities coming from South India.
I think, again, one more uncharted territory, the first time. So they're not playing safe, they're not going to a destination where they know that for sure we're going to get the crowds, we're going to get the response, we're going to get the infrastructure. They're sticking their necks out like they always do, Witchcraft. God bless you for being so brave, and God bless you for taking us to uncharted territories. And I think it's very, very brave of them.
Right, it's Raj and Pablo. We can't let you go away without being cheeky. It's the magic of the movies. What's the magic of Boman Irani?
Yeah, that's good. If that's magic, then yeah.
I think the magic's always in the hug. Come and
give us
a hug.
Yeah.
Na 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 na.
We have to ask you, why is the IFA so important? And it's the first time it's in America.
Firstly, I think IFA is probably the only award ceremony that is so global in terms of Indian cinema. And I think the kind of a brand it's created, I don't think anyone else has created that kind of a brand with any of the award functions. And I think there's something really magical and spectacular about it.
And being Raj and Pablo, we're always cheeky. So we have to ask you, how do you keep your figure and looking so stunning? And it's true.
That's so true.
It's how I am.
You just stated the obvious.
That means we could ask a cheeky question, Pablo.
No, but actually, you know what I wanted to know is like, because you know, with the item numbers that you do, and you get all these big songs sent to you. Like before you decide what number you're going to do you actually get to hear it? Does somebody say, okay, this is the song, we want you to do this, and do you kind of go, okay, I'm not doing this one, give it to somebody else?
Yeah, I do have some of those moments, but I think by and large I've been pretty lucky actually. So I can't really afford to complain. I've had quite the pick of the draw. So.
Are you glad you've given some rejections to some other people?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay,
that's a cheeky question.
And finally, if you had to pick an item number for Raj and Pablo, which one would you think we're best suited to?
You could do Munni.
I do Munni all the time.
And you could do Fevicol.
Oh, you got it quite right. You got it quite right. Thank you very, very much. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
So, how are you finding the Iifa experience at the moment?
Well, Iifa experience is always wonderful, and there's no words to really describe. I think I've said it enough many years. It's absolutely. It's an experience which you have to experience it. You can't really put it in words. But in one word, I would say it's overwhelming.
Yeah. And so, this is the first time the IFAs have come to America as a star.
Well, yeah, as somebody who's kind of like so used to America
and Bollywood now. How are you finding it?
No, but I don't know why they're asking me this question, but but of course, coming to the United States is great.
Well, that's because you're a big star in the USA.
No, I'm not a big
yes,
star.
you are.
Yes.
No.
Very humble man.
Yeah. I've been really fortunate that that I've done some. I've got some job opportunities over here, which have been successful and very successful. So that I've been lucky. I've been blessed, and of course people are nice over here. I've got some good friends over here, and I'm also working with them in future also, which is great.
And here today, we're here to celebrate the people behind the camera, the technical side, and of course you have your own production company, so you know what goes into that. How important, firstly, do you think it is for the Hindi film industry to to recognize everybody else?
Let me be very, very clear. Our technicians you can compare them to the best of the world. But that's what when I go and meet my friends, like I was in Los Angeles a week back. I was there for a week, 10 days. I said, C24, they made it over here and then we made it over there, and you can compare it to all the shows. Technically, it's on par. And look at the money we have spent. It's almost 1/10 of what they really spend, but you see, and that's I think part of our technicians, their commitment towards their work, and they're very, very hardworking. Besides being very, very talented.
And we've got to talk about Sonam a bit, because she came to see us in the studios, and we were talking about Bebe Film, the movie, and then we were talking about controlling dads. And you know what she said?
She said,
"My dad does not let me have a boyfriend. He wants to know who he is, what's he doing." Is this true? Are you like this?
Not at all.
Sonam, you're going to be watching.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
But she did say she loves you so much.
Really?
Yeah.
You're making me emotional now.
She's very proud of you.
Thank you.
As we are as well.
Thank you.
Sir, as always, thank you.
Thank you very much. But how's that making you feel in terms of, everything that's going on in your career? You had like Doom, which has been such a huge hit, and Preetham's kind of like right behind you.
Yeah, man,
I mean,
amazing.
like, is this kind of like, wow?
It's actually amazing, and right now, I just walk the green carpet, and there's so many people who come and they give you so much love, and they listen to your music, and people like you guys who support us and who love us. It just feels amazing, and it's only going to get bigger and better.
I have to say one thing. We have begged you.
I know.
We've phoned you. We've tweeted you. We've texted you.
I have tweeted you guys.
Yes, but all we want is one.
You're gonna sing it for us.
Yes,
come on.
This is gonna be a first.
Okay. धूम नशा है, धूम जुनू है, धूम है हलचल, धूम सुकून है. आज तू सब कुछ भुला के झूम, धूम मचा ले. And we're here in Florida with Raj and Pablo.
Hi, it's Raj and Pablo. We promised you the best from the Iifa Awards.
And it's the first. We are here just for you guys, backstage at the wonderful Tampa Iifa Awards.
Now, we're going to be finding out exactly what's going on backstage. We're going to be talking to some winners. We're going to be talking to some performers.
Why are you whispering?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's because Shatrughan Sinha is actually on stage as we're talking to you.
And he is going to win the Lifetime Achievement Award with his family, Sonakshi and Love Sinha, in attendance.
Don't go anywhere. We're going to be telling you exactly what's going on backstage at the Iifas 2014. Oh, Shahid, come in, quick.
Namaste, Tampa Bay.
Okay, I'm just gonna be quick because I'm nervous today. He's getting such a big honor, and I have to introduce the most special man in my life, and he will always be that. Shatrughan Sinha, दुनिया के लिए वो एक legendary actor है, powerful orator है, shotgun है, अपनी मर्जी के मालिक, जो जब चाहे किसी को भी खामोश कर दे.
We promised you that we were going to come backstage. I know. Listen to the audience.
Look, it is magical. The crowds at Iifa are amazing.
So this is backstage at the Iifa Awards 2014, and I'm telling you, the excitement is building up, isn't it?
I think Farhan and Shahid have been superb, bidding Mika Singh. Shatrughan Sinha has just won, and it is absolutely amazing.
Hey, John, how was that for you? How did you find it?
Oh, it was awesome.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Yes.
You're officially now inaugurated in Bollywood.
Yes.
I'm now an only Bollywood person.
Oh, thank you. It was fantastic. I was really moved to tears when Hrithik was talking about my being his inspiration. I mean, that floored me.
Well, you know, it's been an honor for us to have you here within our Hindi film industry. And Hrithik Roshan, I mean, I don't know if you know anything about him, but he is the superhero of the Hindi film industry.
You are our superhero as well. Thank you, Florida. Thank you, America, for making Iifa so well.
So welcome. It was my pleasure.
Thank you very
My
much.
honor. Thank you.
It is the Iifa Awards Day coming to an end. What has been the highlights, apart from, of course, I know you're going to say, says presenting yesterday. We got a few tips when we saw him hosting the show.
Oh, well, I think, Seb's a pro at hosting now because he's such a natural at it and he's got an amazing sense of humor.
She has to say that.
Yes. No, but look, it was good fun yesterday because it was for the technicians, you know. It's a good idea to have a separate show. This one looks like a massive event. They've worked it out really nicely and I think it's gone really well. And it's quite a grand event.
America just loves you both, I have to say. Sabina has gone mad. Your Russian fans have been tweeting us.
Do you know this? Your Russian fans have been tweeting us saying, when are you going to meet Seth and Karina?
I didn't know I had a Russian fan.
Not just you, both of you.
Which is quite apt because Raj Kapoor Saab used to make films that were very popular in Russia, wasn't it?
And we loved your performance yesterday as well.
So who's your money on today? Who did? Yeah.
I don't know. I assume Farhan. I think.
Everybody has been saying the same thing. What do you
Bhag
think?
milka bhag.
Yeah.
All the way.
Now, last time we talked to you at the BBC, he watched ITV.
Have you heard about this?
We both watch ITV.
Yeah, I know, but Karina was in the BBC studios, in the BBC theatre. She said, my husband's favourite channel is ITV.
BBC World, BBC World.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he loves BBC World. I watch ITV.
No, but it was great having you there. And guys, you know what? It's always a pleasure speaking to you. And it'll be a lot more quicker. Right, well, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, darling. You take care. Shamik, now you are responsible for everything that's going on.
The magical vision.
Stage.
Wow.
What a task. It's not like you haven't done it before.
No, 11 years Iifa.
11 years.
Exactly.
You made the Iifas.
But how far has it gone and how much has it developed and how much hard work has it become now?
No, it's the same work. I think every show, you know, for me, Iifa is important, but even the small shows are important for me because the show is a show. So whether it's a big show or a small show, I think the same amount of tension, the same amount of adrenaline, the same amount of everything goes through. So for me, if it's a small, even 8 dancers, for me that is as important as an Iifa.
Raj and Pablo behind stage at the Iifas, and we have just spoken to Mr. Shamik Davar, and he loves all these talented prodigies.
They're all his dancers. Okay, so guys, you look wonderful. What are you going to be performing tonight?
We're dancing with Ranveer Singh.
Oh, you're dancing with Ranveer?
Hardcore Bollywood.
Can you give us an idea of what you're going to be doing? What song?
It's going to be Ghanti, Tatar Tatar. He loves this song.
Yeah. So is there going to be a lot of this going on?
Shampoo step.
Shampoo step.
See, have a look at this. I've done it all the time.
Too much of a shampoo step is worn out. Can you all together, we'll join you, do the little tatar tatar for us?
Oh, I
Okay,
can't.
somebody count us in.
5, 6, 7, go!
Guys, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. And it's great to be backstage and see everything that goes into it at the back. How are you finding this experience? 15 years now.
It's been an awesome, incredible journey. You can look back on it and feel proud. You can feel happy. We're in a journey of discovery. And all I can say to the audience, to our film industry, and all our clients, sponsors, and partners who've partnered with us right through this journey, is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now let's interview the two hosts and stars of Iifa only on Bollyverse, Raj and Pablo.
Gentlemen, this is your 8th Iifa Awards. How is this one different than all the others that you've done? Pablo?
Well, we are in America for a start, so Iifa's never taken, never taken us to America. It's taken us to all other countries. And can I say, the Americans have been so hospitable. It's been great here. Everything's bigger and grander.
America's always big. Raj, what is the best thing you've seen so far on the green carpet?
On the green carpet, I have to say it has to be Madam Siri Devi for me. She is just an elegance personified.
And you only have to think about like who's been here. John Travolta, Kevin Spacey, coming together. Priyanka Chopra,
Hrithik Roshan.
Exactly, coming together with our actors. The synergy is great, and it's long overdue. So finally, it's happened where the two biggest film industries have come together. And then, apart from that, just seeing the whole big global thing happening here in the USA, it's been amazing.
So watch Bollyverse with Raj and Pablo at the Iifas. You better be there.
Thank you, and we'll see you guys next year.
La 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 la